Right, okay. Hello once again, YouTube and Rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble!
It's Mad Dog time. Yeah, weather-wise, it's pretty awful, to be honest.
In the rain, what a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
So if you do get some water on the lens there, I do apologise for that. Anyway, so today we are out at Nightingale Wood. Which is about 2 or 3 miles to the east of Swindon in Wiltshire. Yeah, so we're out here. Going to be doing some drone flying in the woods somewhere. I was out here a few weeks ago, flying my drone in there somewhere. I want to head a bit deeper into this wood. There we go, that's my drone. It makes it look an awful lot bigger than it would normally be. But these cages here, they do offer a lot of protection. Right, oh, okay, I'm stuck on something at the moment, and it's managed to wriggle loose, and it's caught in something else. It's doing something very strange. If I do happen to just brush by a twig or a branch or something, it's not going to bring my drone down. Okay, so we're going to be shooting on 1080p at 60 frames per second using this camera here. And also the camera there, just so it gives me a bit more fly time. If I shoot in 2.7K or 4K, I get a problem. So we'll take you away. And we'll have a bit of a fly and see what we can see. So hopefully you can see some nice things. So it just gives me a bit more added protection really, so I can't go absolutely hammering it round without a care in the world, just because that's really not what the guards are for. It just gives me a bit more confidence when I'm kind of flying around heavy wooded areas. So this is quite an open space actually. I think I'd rate this here at about a 5 or a 6. Just getting a few little signals here on my heads-up display. Just take you through here and just see what we can see. So I've been here before several times, and I have seen some deer. Just head on up there, shall we? This is a real good way of getting kind of deep into a forest, really, and kind of seeing what there is. You just never know what you might see. What's that through there? There's a bit of a gap there. I wonder if I can just make my way through that gap. I'll move to the left. A little bit of a carry on around the corner. Okay. So I'm not too far away from my drone. I've got to keep it in sight all the time, obviously. I'm getting a low GPS signal come back. Getting a bit of a glitch as well. Just going to bring it back to myself. Okay. Image transmission has been lost. Now, I don't want this thing to return to home. Okay, alright. I've got signal back again now. I'm just going to bring it back towards myself. I'm just going to keep out of the way because I don't want myself in shot. That's not what I want. So I'm just going to bring it back somewhere towards where I am, so I can go a little bit quicker through these woods, just because I have those prop guards. So I mean, if it does come down, basically it's not going to come down with a big crash. Yeah, so this place is just outside Swindon, where I live, it gets very busy, does this place, at the weekends. Today is Thursday, so it's not too bad today. Let's just go this way, shall we? I think we're going to be heading perhaps out of the wood a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. Ooh. See, I can brush past these kind of twiggy things or bits of long whatever which is coming up from the ground, and it's having no effect at all.
Max flight distance reached.
Okay. Right. It's not that far away from me. And I don't know why I got that reading for. I'm not sure, but anyway, we carry on. Yeah. Now this to me is it's just a great release for me, just to get out here and just to do something which I really, really like doing. I find it fun. I really do. There we go, brought it back to myself. Right, I'll take it past myself. And I'll give you a bit of an up and an away. Give you an idea, a back and an up as well. So what I have noticed actually, that there's a distinctive different pitch. Right, max altitude reach it says. So that just gives you a bit of an idea of my area.
Max altitude reached.
Okay, so I've set my 90 meters, I think, which is fine. I don't need to go much higher than that, to be honest. Right, let's just have a bit of a fly over this way. I'll just take you down below. Yeah, right, let's have a bit of a cruise around the woods. So the basic exercise of today is really just to try out these props, just to see what the limits are. Basically, I want to fly through little bits of stuff like that, just to get an idea. So that handled that quite well. There's a bit of a wobble there. I think if I did not have the prop protectors, that would have brought my drone down. So
Max flight distance reached.
okay, right. I'm going to do some alterations to this, I think. Right, let's take her off then.
Take off. Home point updated.
Okay, right, get filming. So just having these protectors, it really does,
Max flight distance reached.
it does offer me a lot more. I just need to get into my settings and alter something in a moment. Right, so we're just having a slight problem with the SD card. It's not being recognised for some reason by the app. Oh, right, okay, I think we're okay now. Let's give it a go. Having just a few technical difficulties, let's say. Try again.
Take off. Home point updated.
Right, there we go. Right, get filming. Just take you down a little bit. Spin you around and take you through and just see what messages we get from the app, what it tells me. Just getting a few little issues with it. So this is just a bit of a test trial. This is third time lucky. I'm just going to take you through this part of the wood. I'm not going to be too far away from it at all times, by the way. So I will be going through a little bit quicker than normal, just because I've got the added confidence which the prop protectors actually offer me.
Max flight distance reached.
Right, see, I'm only about 49 meters away, and it's saying maximum flight reach, so I've got to bring it back. That's from the home point, by the way. So I will bring it back, and we'll try and sort that out. I'm not exactly sure what's going on there with that. It's not behaving correctly, so I'm pushing forward. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm pushing forward on the stick, and it wants to go sideways. It's as if there's like an invisible barrier around, and it's not letting me go outside that barrier, like a hedge. Right, I just clipped something then, so I think if I didn't have the prop protectors, that would have maybe brought my drone down. I must say, those prop protectors do an absolutely sterling job at the moment. They really are. Whee, look at that. Straight through a twig or something, and it just didn't even flinch it. Yeah, this is much better. This is a bit of a drone saver for me, to be honest. So we're just going to take you.
Max flight distance reached.
There we go. Max flight distance reached that way. So we got to come back on ourselves. I guess it's probably this way, I guess. Oh, water. We're trying to avoid the water. There's a lot of it around. It's been so much rain over the past 24, 48 hours. Yeah, so there we go. Still got to be careful. I've got to be mindful of my location. I don't want to be damaging it. We got something stuck in it now. Oh, it's gone now. It's doing its job. Those prop protectors are really doing its job. That was the best, I think the best £9 or £10 I think I spent on Amazon for a long time. Yeah, we're just cruising through the woods and seeing what there is to see. And just avoid that. Still don't want to go sideways. Still got to be mindful. Okay. Right. Oh. Okay. I'm stuck on something at the moment, and it's managed to wriggle loose, and it's caught in something else. It's doing something very strange, and it's gotten away with it. It's gotten away with it. So I think I've reached the absolute limits of what those prop protectors can do. So this is really a bit of a test for it, and it's doing very well.
Max flight distance reached.
Okay, so I can't go any further than that for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. It wasn't doing that before, and I've not fiddled around with the settings either for it to do that. It's just done it for, I don't know why. Either perhaps because there's a heavier payload on it or something. That might have something to do with it. I'm not sure. But gotta be a bit careful still. Ooh, don't want to be hitting any trees head on. That would be not good for a drone, or good for my heart, let alone your heart who's watching. Right, just going to bring it back to myself now. I can see myself pretty much straight ahead. Yeah, it's good. Right, so what I want to do now is just to have a fiddle around, I think, with the settings, and see if somehow we can alter the max distance, get a bit further out, because I'm only getting 49-50 meters from it. I shall have to do a proper flight, I think, tomorrow, when I figure out what's going on with the max flight, because I want to get further than 49 meters into the wood, really. Yeah, that would be helpful if I
Max
could.
flight distance reached.
Yep, still on 49 meters. Yeah, okay. Well, sorry about this, people. I will have to consult IT, I think, and see what they have to say about it. Yeah, okay, this is starting to get a bit annoying now, so I think I'm going to bring it back, and I think what we'll do then is just land it, and we'll try and figure out what the problem is with it, and I think we'll take it from there. Okay guys, sorry about that. end of video, I suppose. Can't do much more. Until tomorrow, of course. Weather pending, because it's pretty disgusting at the moment.
It's a little bit wet.